What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scribe coming back at you with another video. Past 10 months have been pretty hectic. Shit hit the fan, got caught, it's been prison. You know the deal. I haven't been able to upload. I lost access to my other channel, so, all five of my subscribers are going to be really sad, I guess. Had a bunch of pre-recorded videos that I never got to upload, and I lost all of them. So I'm going to be retelling one of those today. Another thing, I'm using KineMaster. Shut the fuck up, I don't care. I'm on mobile, I don't have access to actual editing software. That's why the audio quality is pretty bad as well. But, we're back. So let's hop right into the story. This is the time my dad pulled up to the smoke sesh. So this happened about a year ago, July 2022. I used to work at this fast food chain called Culver's. You don't know what that is. You probably don't have them around you. And there was this guy there. We're gonna call him Alex. So Alex, he's a pretty chill dude. We didn't have like a whole ton in common. Like we were pretty cool, but really what we had in common was weed. He smoked a lot of weed. I smoked a lot of weed. So obviously we got along to some degree. So one day he's like, "Yo, I got a couple ounces. You want to like cop an eighth?" I was like, "Sure, why not? Pretty cheap eighth." So one day after work, I'm like, "Bro, can I come cop that?" He was like, "Hell yeah, go ahead, pull up to my house." And this is also weird. Another person who's really unrelated to the story, which I'm not even going to give a name. After work that day, they were like, "Do you have some weed?" And I'm like, "You smoke?" She was like, "Yeah." So I was like, "Yeah, I have some," because I brought my smoke-proof bag to put the eighth in. And she was like, "Can I buy some?" I was like, "Sure, how much you want?" She was like, "Can I get one?" I was like, "One what?" It's like 1 gram. She was like, "Sure." So I was like, "Damn, I'm on tax hard. I ain't no simp. I'm taxing 20 fucking dollars for 1 fucking gram." And she just sticks that shit raw into her purse, like nothing. Just sticks it in her purse. I'm like, "You're gonna get fucking caught." She didn't, but that was pretty fucking weird. I thought I'd mention that. So I get tracked by Live 360. If you know what that is, it's where parents kind of like spy on their kids through tracking, and it has to have data to work. So usually when I go do something I'm not supposed to, I turn it off. So, but this particularly, I had to let him know when I pulled up. So I left it on, pulled into his driveway, and then turned it off after I messaged him. So that was kind of fucked. Horrible mistake. So I walk in there and I was expecting just to buy this eighth and then bounce. But he's like, "You want to smoke?" And I was like, "Well, fuck yeah, I want to smoke." I knew it was a risky idea, but I was like, "Fuck it." So we head out there, and it's me and this other guy and Alex. And I can't remember the other guy's name, so we're not even going to give him a name. So he makes a gravity bong, and he starts passing it around. I take one hit just to, see how it feels. And then they're taking like 3 to 4 hits. I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Glad I only took one hit. So about 5 minutes goes by, and I'm fucked. Like, I am stoned, because I've only been smoking for like 3 months at this point. And I'm sitting there, I have like my hands in my face. I'm like, "Oh fuck." And they're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm good." So I look at the time and it's like 6 fucking o'clock. I got off at 5. I'm supposed to be like home by now. So I'm like, go let me call it the eighth and bounce. So he's like, "Bet." So he weighs out that eighth, and I start walking out his house. So I go into his garage, he turns on the garage, shuts the door, and I start walking out his garage. And walk out, and I'm like, "Damn, that looks like my dad's truck. That's cool." I keep walking a little bit. Mind you, I still have the eighth in my hand in like a fucking Ziploc bag. I'm like, "Damn, that looks like my dad. What a coincidence." And then I still didn't fucking realize it, which is kind of weird. And then he cranks up the truck. I'm like, "Fuck." I'm so fucked. So, sorry, I'm a little bit high, so I'm gonna be laughing a little bit. So he pulls up, and I still have the eighth in my hand. I slide it and hand that bitch into my pocket, dude. Just zoom straight into my fucking pocket. Now, how we didn't see this, I have no clue. But I reek like fucking weed. I just smoked. I got an eighth in my pocket. That's not in the smoke-proof bag. Like, I don't. He must not know what weed smells like. So he gets out and he's like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, "Oh, I was just coming over to see a friend." And he was like, "Get your ass home." And I'm like, "Fuck." So I started driving home, and mind you, I am extremely like I'm the highest I'd ever been as far as driving at this point. So I'm deleting shit off my phone because I'm expecting a phone search. So I'm like weaving all over the road, but I hit people and shit. So I get home and it's just I do not want to walk in the fucking house. But I go into the house and he's sitting there with that disapproved look. And we had about an hour long conversation, and I can't tell you one fucking thing we talked about. I was like giving the most weird bullshit answers, like one word answers. So, he it was nothing really came of it. He just said, don't go anywhere for like a week. I was like grounded for like a week. And then, but another thing is I still had the eighth in my car, like in my glove box, and I still had my car. Everything was out there. And my mom wanted to take my car to go out to eat. I was like, fuck. But then they decided that they wanted to take my aunt's car, so that was like, if they had gone in there, it would have been fucking game over. Another thing is I left my fucking hat at Alex's house, so I had to go sneak over there and pick it up the next day because I didn't want them to know. And also, Alex never found out about this. I never told him. It happened in his own fucking front yard, and he never saw it. I never told him, so I guess he doesn't know, which is kind of funny as well. But nothing really became of it. It really wasn't that big of a deal, but it was really fucking nerve wracking. Hopefully, I'll have another video out soon, y'all. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.